Hi guys, welcome to match 14 of the damage roll, season 18. Where today? Yeah, today, wanting to get back on the winning run, we get to go to Paris, so there was a bit of a growth from me when this came out, as it's not a map I particularly enjoy, and it's not one I'm particularly good at. I mean, point A is alright on it, don't really have any qualms about that, but point B is it's a bit of a mess. It's really, your team just kind of have to go in, use everything at once, and hope it's enough. So yeah. Anyway, you've got 4 people in the voice chat. I decided to go with the Bastion for the defense. So certainly for point A. He can be really strong. Most players try to get through the choke. We got the Sigma shield to go with it. I mean, our other DPS is a McCree, which I like playing as McCree. I do quick play classic. I will quite often play as him, but he is not great in this meta. So hopefully they're not running double shield. I mean, now unfortunately our tanks have gone crazy. Sigma, God only knows what he's up to there. Diva, he's not a million miles away. Need to pull back. That's the problem when you don't have a shield. Just constantly taking damage, and obviously to get the most out of Bastion you've got to stand still. I mean, I don't know where that Sigma went down, but asking for to be revived from what his previous position was, that is just, yeah, just shut up, mate. And Bastion is quite frustrating to play without a shield sometimes. I guess maybe what I really should have been doing is really just backing right up, maybe sitting right at the back of the point. Really force them to come right onto the point to fight, give me plenty of distance to fire across. Yeah, so this is maybe just kind of my, I'd say, lack of playtime. Yeah, it is a bit of a lack of playtime on Bastion. I mean, everyone can play a bit of Bastion. You know, you go into whatever it is, sentry form, and then you just click on whatever you see, and you will output an awful lot of damage. So yeah, so bust the ult in as they're pushing in quite hard here. Unfortunately, I don't really get any value from it. I think I made the right call to utilize it there. I think there was just too much going on. Maybe I should have used it a bit quicker, to be honest, before they pushed onto the point as quickly as they did. But it looks like we got away with it, fortunately. And they used the blizzard there. They used the coalescence coming in, although they'll have that back pretty quickly. Did they use something else there as well? Actually, I thought I saw. I don't know. I thought I saw them use something else. So I decided to switch the Mei for this. She's got a bit more mobility, as they can come from 3 angles. She's also great for kind of close-up fights on the point with the freeze, and she can chuck a wall up to negate some of the ults as well. Yeah, and of course, yeah, she can heal herself if I need to stall it out a bit. I mean, I guess that's one of the things I don't really like about Paris is essentially, yeah, how easily the defenders can just completely stall it out. So force the other Mei into freeze first. Oh, I might die here. No. Oh, perfect. Went to the heal just long enough to keep myself alive. McCree hit a big ult. I guess one of the things there is, like, I did well in the duel with the Zarya. and I was kind of forced off the point by the pressure coming from their team, but at the same time I maybe wasn't focusing enough on the point, so I could have ended up with a bit of a C9 there. What are they up to? Yeah, so they've got 2 ticks now, haven't they? So yeah, that could have ended up being a C9. Good wall there, completely shut down their coalescence. Their May's messed up her wall. Although she might have it back by the time she gets onto the point. Yeah, it looks like they come around this side. Another solid wall there. Oh, I mean, it's so hard to see when you see it. I think I was literally halfway through the animation into the, because I definitely hit L1 there in time, and I think she was just sort of jumping, or I think the animation was just literally starting, so I was just kind of half a second too slow on that, unfortunately. And I think really I played it too riskily. It's just as soon as I heard the Riptide coming in, I probably should have just gone straight into heal block. Guarantee my survival. But no matter, we've kept the point, and I've got my Blizzard, so I mean, we've still got quite a lot of time to go. It's good, come over here, help out our Moira. Just keep an eye out for the flank on the D.Va. They're getting kills, it looks like they're coming this way. I just need to wait for them to push towards or onto the point. Then the Blizzard comes out, here we go. It happens quite often actually when I'm playing against another Mei, is that you see the 2 Blizzards come out at the same time and they just sort of negate each other because everyone ends up frozen. That's good. And yeah, again, I mean, one of the things that happens with Paris, I should have gone into heal block there, or put a wall up to block him, that was poor. But yeah, one of the things that happens with Paris, and I guess it's probably common across 2CP, is that really as soon as we start landing kills on them, our spawn advantage kicks in and it just becomes really difficult for them. There. What I really liked about that was I recognised my mistake from last time, and I corrected it. Obviously, she's hit her new Blizzard quicker than I did. I think my mistake there was knowing that the Junkrat was behind, because that's where the Riptide came from. But yet, as soon as the Riptide resolved itself, I still continued to ignore the Junkrat. Basically, just got on with my life, fighting someone else when. Yeah, really, I probably should have taken down the Junkrat as he was being a complete nuisance. Go to back up the D.Va in the team, which comes off well. But we've got to keep an eye on the point. Really good wall there, just to ensure they cannot make it. Yeah, I probably should have. I apologise for this guy on the comms. I probably should have muted him by now. I don't like to mute people unless they are either super annoying or they're being horrible or whatever. It's like, if people are on comms, I prefer to leave them there so that even if they come out with some rubbish, if they come out with some good stuff as well, it helps. I don't know whether this guy does come out with anything useful or not, since I think about it, but whatever. Now they've had a lever, I think. I don't know whether they come back. But I mean, essentially for us, we've basically got to take both points. Cause they I don't know, what do they get up to? Like, I don't know, 80-90%, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, the first round, my Bastion was pretty average, I'd say. I mean, obviously I was playing without a shield because our Sigma went rogue, which made it an awful lot harder. I do still think there's more than I could have done. I mean, in retrospect, obviously, when I saw the Sigma running off to Crazy Land, I maybe should have fallen back and taken the high ground near the point, to give myself a lot more range, distance to deal with. Oh well. Then my May play was okay. I did a lot of good. I got a lot of value. I definitely helped with the stall. But the biggest problem, more than anything, was dying too much. I'd say. So if I can work that out of my May game, could go really well. So I'm going to come over the top here and try and knock them off. Yes, perfect. Managed to knock them off, particularly the Reinhardt off the. There we go. I jumped up to try and take the Reinhardt. He charges in, make it for an easy kill. So I've picked the main healer and the main tank. So I'm doing pretty well here so far, if I'm honest. Now I want to go in here to just kind of shut down anyone trying to rush back to the point. No. So, good news is we had a really good point A take. You know, you're not going to do it much quicker. Now we can go for B. Unfortunately, while past point A take is great, it does just mean that you don't come into point B with any ultimates, which really you need. I'll be very surprised if you were able to take point B of Paris without ult. Good kill on the Reaper. Oh, we're running for the health pack. This may be where I should have just asked my team for heals, and that's ultimately what leads to my death. So yeah, that was this mistake I've had before, which I have been working on, which I have been getting better at in these videos. But yeah, where I'm just not asking for heals. I'm going for health packs rather than heals, and that sort of takes me away from the fight, puts me out of position. Yeah, so there, I should have asked for heals really, because I do have it bound to a button for Pharah. I don't think I do as May or Bastion, although they do both have more self heal. And unfortunately, yeah, the kills are coming through for them, so we can't engage. I mean, even before those two went down, they took two earlier on my approach. So, oh god. So I think I was going around here to get a view, get into position. Had someone flank around the side of me. Good news is though, I do have my barrage now. Unfortunately, get picked off. So yeah, the problem there was, even though I was waiting to go in, I was waiting too far up. I should have just pulled back, waited for everyone, regroup at a nice safe distance, and then go in. I don't have no idea what this guy's going on about. I do apologise in retrospect, I should have muted him. And again, unfortunately, we've had... Oh, it's only one kill going in. Oh, there we are. So I need to get out of here, really. I'm just stuck on a wall ledge. That happens fairly often to me, actually. See if I can keep our Anna alive. Possibly. I mean, I saved her from the Zarya. Oh, now someone else out. Is it Soldier over there? Has that Anna been healing me at all, actually, as I think about it? I'm trying to save her. Now that's poor. To die to a Reaper while I'm in the air, that's... I think my mistake there was trying to take him on. I should have just got out of there.
My team needs me.
And I've been holding this barrage for quite a while. Yeah, I mean, look, see, they're investing 2 ults and getting the win. Maybe even 3 ults actually, because there was a Zarya assist in there. So yeah, I reckon they've invested Graviton, Attack Visor and Coalescence, given that they've only got 5 players. That's most of their ults. So yeah, anyway, I can really do to look to use my barrage. The problem is I've been get myself caught out in poor positions while I've been waiting to regroup too near the front. Well, I've got barrage now. So unfortunately I only get 1 kill, although I do heavily damage 2 other people, I think. it turns out that's enough, as we managed to cut the point. So I've no idea what actually happened in those final seconds there, but I would suggest that my barrage, my nano boosted barrage, may have made a massive difference. So obviously I took out 1, so I had 4 left. I seriously damaged, I think, at least 2 of those. So yeah, hopefully that was a great play. Yeah, I mean, I did hold my barrage, even if that was the winning factor, and it may not have been. Maybe someone else, I don't know, threw in the massive minefield and that killed everyone. I don't know. But yeah, I held it on for quite a while. Because I was, you know, not regrouping properly. Retrospect, what I should have done is regroup better first time, gone in, used the barrage there, and then probably by the time we got to that second barrage, if the game was still going, then I'd have had another one. Yeah, so overall, yeah, an okay game there. Okay, not great, I'd say. I don't know if this is my last damage one for a while. I might be moving on to some other bits, but some tank and support. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and either way, I'll have more videos up very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.